Hello and welcome back to episode 10 of the £10 Xbox 360 collection. As you can see behind me now, this collection's growing nicely. We ended the last episode, despite all those purchases that we added to the collection, we ended the collection on £103.93. My daughter likes to do the little graphics for the little game fund board there. So let's crack on and see what we picked up this week. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's no footage of the actual pickups this week on this episode because the majority of this was online stuff. There was a lot of purchases from Music Magpie, eBay. I think maybe one or two off Vinted as well. There was a few that were like cash converters, and a couple in the flea market, and I think one in like a charity shop. But anyway, I'm just going to go through them. Like I say, the majority of these are in the sort of £1 to £3 range, but there's two kind of biggish hitters at the end. One which is, bit of a kind of a one on the Xbox 360 that I've been looking at for a while. We just haven't had the budget, but now we did. I've sort of pulled the trigger on that. And then another one which was an unbelievable find, which I'll show you again at the end. So let's go through these. I won't take too long on this. But we got Soldier of Fortune Payback. I think that was £2. This is Escape Dead Island. I thought this was part of the other Dead Island games, but it appears not. This is like a sort of comic book style one, a little bit like the Walking Dead Telltale games. So yeah, don't know what that's like. Let me know. That was only £1, I think, £2. I've already put these on the spreadsheet, by the way, and I've put all the prices down, so that part is already logged. Dragon Age 2. This was quite a recent one. Picked this up the other day. Couple of quid. This one, absolute classic, but I've already got this on another platform, but I thought I'd get it for the Xbox 360. Grand Theft Auto 5. Simple reason is this is my kind of like gaming room office, and sometimes I just like playing this game anyway, so I thought I'd get it for this console, and I've got the 360 in here, so it sort of made sense to get it. This was a little bit more expensive. This was a £5. It might have been mid £6 off eBay actually. Alien Isolation. I love the Alien films, and I remember speaking to somebody on Instagram about this, and they said that this is a really kind of like scary, bit of a jumpy game. So, I thought I'd give that a go. I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Obviously, I've got a bit of a backlog of games that I'm trying to get through, but that will make it onto the list at some point. Then this is another Dead Island one. So I thought, can someone let me know, is that part of the same one as the earlier one I showed, Escape? I don't think it is. So let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it might be. It probably is actually. So these, are they? They don't look anything like each other graphically. But yeah, same company, so I'm guessing they are. But anyway, so that's that one, Riptide. Then we got Army of Two, 40th Day. Just going to pop these down there. Section 8. This looks amazing. But I don't know what it's like, but it looks really good. Section 8. Then I bought the other one of these recently for this. We got Metro 2033, and then this is I believe the follow-up to it, which is Metro Last Light. Then a little bit of sport, which I got off Music Magpie. I done the bundle deal. I think it was 4 for a £5. It might have been. I usually do things like that. So we got NHL 2K7. I prefer the 2K series to like the EA ones, but I did get the EA one as well. So NHL 10. So those two good hockey games. Just a basic FIFA that needs to go in. I didn't have any FIFAs for the Xbox 360, so I thought I'd get one. Another one of the NBA 2K6. Like I say, I really like the 2K sports stuff. This, I'm assuming, Shaquille O'Neal, Miami Heat. That's got to be his latter stages of his career, that I would imagine. But anyway, yeah. Then we got a little twin pack, which I like. This was £1. Viva Pinata, is it? Pinata and Forza 2. So that's a nice little double pack, that. That was £1. Bioshock 2. These were great. I remember playing both of these back on the PlayStation 3 when they first come out. And I think we've already got the other one. So Bioshock 2. Actually, I'll just... Yeah. Yeah, so got Bioshock 1 a couple of weeks back. So that's nice that they'll go together now. Couple more sports. International Cricket 2010, cheap. And Tiger Woods PGA Tour. This was actually a charity shop. That was £1. The others I think was CEX. It might have been CEX or Cash Converters. And then these two last ones were from my little... There's like a little flea market place in town. I always visit one of the booths in there. It's not the cheapest, but it's good to support these sort of local businesses like this. Transformers, £3. And Def Jam Icon, that was also £3. And then one more from the sort of cheap games, if you like. And this was another Cash Converters. This was Binary Domain. That was £2.49. I've never played that, but that looks pretty decent as well. So those, all of them, that was the sort of bulk, if you like, from this episode's purchases. Really happy with them, actually. Like I say, the majority of them between £2 and £4 each, I think. The most expensive from that bundle was, I think, Alien was a £5. Grand Theft Auto 5, was $5.99 as well. But anyway, so we're still well within budget. So, but then there was two more that I wanted to kind of highlight, if you like. The first one, this was a charity shop purchase, and I couldn't believe it when I felt like I really should have got some footage of this. I didn't. I just sort of picked up. I almost couldn't believe it. It's not a massive hitter by any means, but the fact that it's brand new. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, for me, one of the best games from the Call of Duty series. I love this. I remember when it was first out. I think I played it on PlayStation 3. But brand new. Absolutely brand new and sealed. Not a mark on it. Really mint. Absolutely. I know people get a bit, they sort of obsess over the sealed stuff, don't they? I'm not that bothered about brand new and sealed, but it is nice, I must admit, when you do find one like that. So I'm in two minds, really. Number one, it was a £5. Okay, it was £5. I could flip this now for probably £30. Right, I've seen completed listings on eBay go for about £30. I've already got the game. I don't need it. I do like having it, I must admit. It's quite nice having it in this sort of new and sealed. The other option is, I've just been seeing a few people about getting graded games. So getting games graded. Now I understand that I've done that before with trading cards. So, I totally get that. Do you know what I mean? So I've got quite a few up here. So this is one of my heroes, Michael Jordan. So that's a 1993 trading card, which I sent off and got graded, and it looks really nice. It looks nice in the slab. And I think this is a really good way of sort of preserving these, things like sports cards and that. I've got loads of them. I do that. It's another little kind of collection I've got, which I don't really talk about on the channel at all. But anyway, with games, I've not done it. Would that be worth doing? Do you know what I mean? I get it if you've got like an original Nintendo SNES game boxed, really, really good condition or whatever, and you want to kind of preserve that. But I've seen things like this go for silly money graded. If you grade this game, you can get 200-300 quid for it. So it probably, on that note, is probably worth doing. I doubt I'll even sell it though. This is the thing. But it would be a cool piece to have, I think, on display. So I am going to look into doing that. I'm not sure. I've seen a company in the UK. There is a company in the UK that does it. So I'll probably contact them and get the ball rolling on that. If I do, I'll make a video around it, and I think that would be quite a cool thing anyway. So that's that one. £5. And then the next one, biggest game that we ever bought in terms of expense anyway, and it's a bit of a Xbox 360 kind of cult game, if you like. I've seen a few people talk about it, so I thought, we'll pull the trigger now. We had a bit of money, and that's Death Smiles, a deluxe edition. This was £24. Okay, so the biggest one we've spent so far, but it looks amazing. It's kind of like an old style shoot 'em up. But this is the deluxe edition, so we've got 3 discs in here. It comes with like the soundtrack, like a desktop sort of disc. I don't know what that does, and obviously the main game as well. So 24 quid, Death Smiles. So those two at the end. Really, really happy with that. As I am with the others. So with that in mind, all of that taken into account, that takes us down now. It's quite a big spend. So we are now left with £28.46. I've got the sheet in front of me on the other screen. However, we did have 2 sales, which is really, really nice. So we had sold the nudie black jeans. We bought them a long time ago on the spreadsheet. They're 29th of November 2022 we bought them. So they sold for £16. So I'm just adding that on there. And then the Rick and Morty Monopoly set, which is a great set. I think I showed that a couple of episodes ago. That sold for £20. I took a best offer on it. So that's another 36 added in. So with that added back in, we bought all of these games. We've sold those 2 items. That now takes our total to £64.46. Okay, so that's where we are. The collection's coming along nicely. It's growing really well. I'm still going to keep doing this for a little bit. I'm not sure when to end the series. I think we'll keep going. We haven't been to the car boots yet. I mean, this is what I mean, that car boot season hasn't really kicked off down here yet, and it would be nice to take some of that cash and see what we can find out in the wild on those type of events. So I think we're gonna have to start buying some more stock again. So I might have to go out now, because there isn't much left to sell. I might have to go out and spend some of that money to get some more stock, which we can then sell, and then build the game fund back up again. So that's probably where we are. That's where we are at the minute. I hope you're enjoying the series. That's it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.